Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host Eben, and well, we're back with Vladimir.
Hi everybody, missed you guys. Good to see you again.
And well, we're back with the beautiful Honda Civic, and we're doing brake fluid. You got it.
Yeah.
Amsoil synthetic .3.4 brake fluid.
Them's the brakes.
Yep, and you say, well, what's so great about it? Well,
what's so great about this?
That's an excellent question,
okay,
Vlad.
Thanks.
What it is it actually has a very high boiling point and exceeds the boiling point of 368. So you'll see that, and he's going to give you the whole shot there. So it's a .4 spec, and it actually exceeds it. And that's the boiling point of the fluid. When it actually boils, it releases a moisture. That moisture can corrode your brake lines. You can have oxidation. The actual oxygen in the air, in that moisture, actually thickens and actually breaks your brake fluid down. So you want to flush your brake fluid every 3 to 5 years. On this little angel, we're coming around 3 years. This is a 17 Civic, right?
Yeah.
17 Honda Civic. So let's take a look at the fluid. Grab your rubbers, Vlad. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, tap the notification bell. That way you'll be able to come back and watch all this important information on your vehicle later here on Synthetic Oil Protection. So he's got his rubbers. These are the real feel, real deal rubbers, super thin for extra feel. And as he suits up and gets geared up, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the tripod, and we are going to pump out the brake fluid immediately. So this is no fluff on this video. We're going to nail right through it. Here we go. So I'm going to slap on my rubbers, and so we're going to be nailing her out. Now this is a beautiful process. It's not very difficult. You can do it 2 people, and we're going to go ahead and walk Vlad through the whole process. So safely grab this little pick, Vlad, and you're going to pop out this little safety screen right here. You're going to pop that out, and I'm going to give you as a close-up. So we're going to take out this little teeny screen here, just kind of wiggle it up, see if you can get underneath it and pop it. Yep, and push it to the side and thumb it. Thumb finger it. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
All right, so we got that little teeny filter thing. It's a little protective device, so nothing falls in the fluid. All right, good. And we got that. So now we're going to go ahead and pump her out. So you're going to take this hand pump, and I'm going to take the bottom. Let me take the bottom here.
Swedish pump?
Yep.
I swear it's not mine. Someone put that in there.
Yep.
I swear it's not mine.
I love that.
It's his.
That's a great impersonation. I like it. So now give it a couple pumps. Let's see what it pumps out. So that's the blower right there. That's blowing out. That's the sucker. So take the sucker and stick it in. Shove it way, way deep in till it goes all the way to the back. Yep, kind of give it a wiggle. You got it all the way down and back. That's good.
It doesn't go in that far though.
All right, that's fine. Try the other side. See if it'll go in the other side a little bit more. It's okay.
Try to.
All right, that's good. That's fine. That's good. Just leave it there for now.
Oh.
That's good. So now you're going to start pumping. 1 second on the count of 3. Let me get this out of here. We're going to set this here for now, and we'll set the pick here. All right, good. Start pumping. Just go slow. So we're going to start pumping. We're sucking the fluid out of the brake reservoir, and you're going to see go real slow. Go super slow. Yep. And it's a really cruddy, brownish fluid. It's coming out. Go slower.
That's 3 years,
Go
baby.
real slow. Super slow. Super slow. Yep. Keep going. So that's what it looks like after 3 years. It's already oxidized. And now you can go a little quicker.
How much is in here?
Keep going. And we're going to try to get as much out as we can. And now, once we got that out, we're going to go ahead and put in the fresh fluid. All right, so you see inside we got most of the fluid out. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like on the ground. That's what our fluid looks like. It's all very dark and oxidized. That's how you know your brake fluid's no good. So now Vlad, open the cap on the brake fluid. Go ahead and open her up. And now set it down level so it's sitting. And you're going to puncture that with the little puncture. Good. Push it through. Hold it. Yep. And just spread it. Open it up. Stick your finger through it. And just pop it in. Good. Good. Perfect. And now dump it in until it goes to the level. Dump it in. Good. And now we're gonna fill her up with fresh fluid.
Oh, it looks
You're
different.
gonna see how nice and clear it is.
Clear.
Keep going until it comes to that level flat part. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good, perfect. So now you can see it's right to the level there. Now we're gonna slap on our cap. All right, it's that time to go deep sea diving. So Vlad is gonna be our presser. He's gonna press the brake. We got our reservoir full. This is our front left of the car. And we're gonna be going to the back right of the car. That's the furthest from the brake line. So the brake reservoir is right here in the front. We're going catty corner to the back, and we're gonna start bleeding. So we got our bottle to put the fluid in. We got our 10mm wrench. Vlad, you can go and sit in the car, and you can get ready to push the brakes down. All right, give me a second. So we're gonna open up our bottle. Let's stick our bottle right here. We're gonna take our hose. We should be able to throw our hose on. All right, Vlad, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Go ahead and push. You're pushing on the brake?
Yes, all the way.
So keep steady pressure on it, and then when I say let off, you'll let your foot back up, all right?
All right.
All right, so you're pushing? All right, so I'm going to open the valve here, and you're going to see the fluid start to flow. So we're going to go here, and it's open.
Oh, wow, it's going down
Yep,
the way.
yep, don't let it up. Go all the way to the floor.
It went all the way to the floor.
Keep it there. Tell me when you're bottomed out.
Okay.
All right, he's all the way at the floor. Now I'm going to tighten the screw, and once it's tight, now he can lift his foot back up. Lift your foot back up. All the way. Now push. So now he's going to push. Or you got pressure?
It's tight, yeah. I got
All right, I'm opening it up. Now his foot's going to go down to the floor.
Going down. A little slower this time it's going down.
So now it's coming out. So now we're going to continue this process until that fluid runs perfectly clear. All right, so we did a few pumps, and the fluid's looking pretty darn good. So let's take a look here and see what we got. This car is pretty tough to get a good angle on doing the back there. But
down.
you can see it's a little hazy. It went down. So what we're going to do is we're going to top her off. Go ahead and throw some more in, Vlad. Some fresh brake fluid. And we'll top her off. You got it? And fill it up to that ledge. Perfect. Good. So now we'll throw the cap back on. And now we're going to continue bleeding. We're going to bleed the back right or left side over here. Then we're going to come to our front over here. And then we'll finish over here. All right, so we pumped that brake about 8 times for it to run perfectly clear. Just to give you an idea, you'll see all that wet brake fluid. You don't want to leave that on anything because it can stain and corrode stuff. So we're going to spray it, hit it with a little Simple Green. Boom, done. I do a dilution of about 5:1 Simple Green. And we'll come here and we'll wipe her up. So we just hit her, wipe her up real quick. Boom, all our spots that had any brake fluid on it, we're good to go. And then this cute little nipple right here where we bled it from, that little screw, that's called the bleeder screw right here. That's what we bled it from. All you do is put your little nipple cover back on, which you don't need to have it, but it's nice to have the little nipple cover. It's like a little piece of rubber. And now that's back on. So that's what it looks like when it's clean. Time to go to the other side. All right, now we're on to the right front. We got Vlad ready to pump. It's going to go into there, and this one's a whole lot easier to see. So, you ready to push, Vlad?
Ready, pushing now.
All right, he's pushing. Here we go.
Push it real.
Wow, look how dark that is. Wow. Some good dark stuff up front. You at the bottom?
Yep.
All right, let your foot back up. All right, you're back up.
Yep.
All right, push. So he's physically pushing all the fluid out, and we're going to lose our valve. Tell me when you're all the way down.
All the way down.
All right, we're going to close it, and now we're going to put our hose back on because the hose just slip off easy. That's the only downside to bleeding your brakes is they just keep popping off. All right, we're doing another top off here. Make sure she's full. Boom, good to go. We can keep going. You'll see how nice and clear that is compared to before.
All the way up.
Push. Oh yeah, that's running nice and clear now. Let your foot back up.
All the way up.
This will be our last one. Push. Oh yeah, look at how nice that is. All right, let it back up. All right, we're good. So now we're gonna go ahead and clean her up with a little Simple Green. Clean that up. And now it's time to do the last one. Quick wrap up here. We're pretty much wrapped. The fluid's looking great, which we're gonna show you in the reservoir. Just want to mention what makes this different is this exceeds the minimum standard boiling point of 311 and it is 368. So it's a big upgrade over .4. And well, take a look at what the fluid looks like. Vlad was a big help. He was a great pumper. So you can see it's a whole lot clearer. Still got a little bit of a tinge to it. You'll never get every drop of old fluid out, but you can see it looks a lot better. And well, we're good for another 2 to 3 years out here in the heat.
Oh yeah.
But if you're doing all highway driving, you're easily good for 5 years. So Vlad, I'll give you the honors of slapping the cap on. We wiped our cap off. It's all nice and clean. You can see how clean it is. And we wiped off our little thing, and that'll just go. It pops down, and then it goes on. And that's it. Good to go. Just wanted to let you know we used about 1.7 quarts of brake fluid. So you would definitely need two of these little bottles. And then if you want to be extra safe, you could get a third one. So Vlad and I, we're going to go for a cruise around the block and let you hear this little angel. Now, if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. Tap the notification bell, and that way you'll be able to come back and watch a lot of important videos like this coolant change we did on his Honda, which I'm going to show right here. We actually got rid of his OEM Honda coolant, and we switched it to the low toxicity biodegradable coolant. And I actually did a video, which I'll stick right up here in the corner, check that out, where I actually showed mixing these, and they don't separate. So this is half this with half of the yellow, it's like a really gold yellow coolant. And the good thing is about this one is it's pet friendly, low toxicity, and it has no smell to it. So sometimes you have that smell where it just reeks like a coolant. With the Amsoil stuff, there's no smell. All right, we're cruising around the block, and Vlad, we're gonna get his opinion on the brakes and how they feel. Let's see if they feel any different.
Heard a little clunk there.
All right, that was pretty. That was a pretty aggressive stop. But how do they feel though? Just tapping the brakes, light. You know, just a brake. Does it feel firmer than before, or the same, or?
It feels the same, I think, you know?
All right, so his fluid really wasn't moist. It didn't really, it wasn't like sludge coming out. Sometimes when you let the brakes go too long, it'll actually come out like gelatin. And we can make it right up here in Desert Inn. It's okay.
Sure.
And so yeah, so it can actually come out like jelly when it gets expired and oxidized. So definitely check out all the other videos we did on his car. We did the CVT transmission fluid up here in the corner. We did the motor oil, engine flush. We did now the brake fluid, of course, and the coolant, which I just mentioned earlier. And remember, whenever you leave a comment within the first 30 minutes of my new videos, I randomly select someone to be in my end of month giveaway. And we give hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of gift cards away every month. I think last month, I think we gave about 500 bucks away in gift cards. And then the previous month before that, we gave 300 to 500 again. And then a month before that, I think that was the July 4th one. And that was a Moonster. That was $800 in tools. And I think $500 in gift cards.
It's a lot.
So
that's generous.
We got to give back more and more. And that's what it's all about. It's about sharing your fruits. So that's what we do, is we share the fruits. And I also believe loving and giving makes life worth living.
I like that.
And the more you give,
great.
The better you live. So it's all about, yeah, so he helps out so much. He's a yoga instructor, and I'll put his Insta game in the description. You can check
say
it out. Yeah.
It's at Vladimir Yoga. VLADIMIRYOGA. Vladimir Yoga.
Yes. And he does his yoga practices in his sleep.
And this is my #1 student right here.
Yep. So we have a lot of fun, and hey, it's all about taking care of your body, taking care of your car, because when you take care of your car, it takes care of you. So you don't get stranded, and we keep this little angel running forever.
Yeah.
So she's humming like you wouldn't believe.
Ooh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Humming like an angel.
Yep, so we're here in Vegas. It's 110, and
it's hot.
It's hot. So we'll see you back next time on synthetic oil protection.
Be safe, everybody.
Cheers to protection, protection, protection. Oh, and check out these playlists right here in the middle. Lots of goodies.